Hey, good morning, Sasha and Hope, and anyone else who might be listening. Today, I just wanted to share a little bit out of my quiet times in Nehemiah. I just finished up the chapter yes this morning, which is I'm recording this on Sunday. So I finished up the book of Nehemiah, and it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of stuff just about how not only did the wall get built in 52 days, but then Nehemiah leaves and he comes back and they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They're marrying foreign wives and they've got like Gentiles living in the temple. And the biggest thing that kind of my big takeaway was on Sabbath rest, that they were really not following the Sabbath rest. They were harvesting their fields. They had kind of basically like a big farmers market going on the Sabbath. And he literally like locked the gates and prevented everyone from doing all this stuff. And so I was a little convicted just because about not holding the Sabbath kind of holy or just as a day of rest. And so last Sunday, I basically ended up kind of working all day, sort of inadvertently, but regardless, I kind of did, and because partially because it's fun and it's energizing to me, I didn't mind doing it. But at the same time, I know that that's not a good habit to do, to just kind of work 7 days a week and just go right through a Sabbath rest. So and then I just started thinking about kind of what have my Sabbath rest looks like in the past. How have I deliberately taken some rest? And I think like in college, as I go back, that Saturday mornings a lot of times we read tests or we had drill or we even had football games. As I was thinking about it, I really did have a restful time. Really, typically Saturday night, all the way through Sunday about through brunch basically. I really didn't do hardly any work then. I would, try to watch a movie or just, do something that wasn't schoolwork on Saturday night. Usually we were kind of left alone after the game, if there was a game. And then Sunday morning, I'd normally get up, go to chapel, and then go to brunch. There's a kind of a big, steak and egg kind of brunch thing. And then normally after that, I would start getting back to school. And so it wasn't a full 24 hours, but it did definitely give me a break. And so I don't think it matters personally. I don't believe it matters that it has to be on Sunday because I know that going through college, Sunday was kind of a big day to either get ahead or get caught back up on schoolwork. But I do think that everyone needs to kind of really think of where am I finding some rest? And rest does not just mean sitting in a yoga pose going, which, hope maybe you really enjoy that. For me, I'd probably fall over if I'm doing a yoga pose. But just the idea that something that is energizing to you. So for me, I'm going to go to the gym this afternoon, even though, for some people that might be a chore. For me, I enjoy it. I like it. It's restful. I listen to some headphones, etc. So it's something that I enjoy. I don't feel like it's work. It doesn't drain me or stress me. And it is energizing to me. So, whatever it is that kind of energizes you, for many years, in fact, even now, I like watching movies or whatever. And so that's energizing. It's relaxing to me. And so, look for ways to do a little bit of that. I'm not saying like, take weeks at a time off, but I'm saying that, maybe if you're not finding much rest in college, you may need to find at least one or two little small snippets where you can just take a night off. Or, like I said, for me, it was restful to take Saturday night all the way to about Sunday afternoon to really take that break. It felt like a full day, even if it wasn't a full day. And just want to encourage you to try to find some rest time. All right. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye bye.